I am Steve Waddell, and this is the booth for my product Nasoni, which I have entered into this competition, and that's my son Michael Waddell. This is the stage for the event. It was held at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Virginia Beach.
Please welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm Steve Waddell, again, the founder of an innovative company called Nasoni. We intend to, as we would put it, disrupt the bathroom market by innovating new faucets. In 2008, the hotel industry was caught by undercover hidden cameras when they would go in the bathrooms and they were cleaning. The hotel cleaning crews would use dirty bathroom towels to clean the glasses with. They would use a blue liquid that said, "Do not drink." I see some of you shaking your heads. You've seen this on the news. And they got caught. They even had one lady that had her rubber gloves on. She cleaned the toilet, and then she turned around and cleaned the glasses. So the response when the hotel industry was caught doing this was, get rid of all the glasses and replace them with plastic cups. Now the problem that's caused is 16.5 tons of plastic waste now go into our landfills annually from those cups. Each cup takes 80 years to decompose. That's the tip of the iceberg for the impact it has on our society. So we'd like to see, imagine a world where you don't need any of those cups anymore. Imagine a world where a faucet and a fountain are combined into one. That world can exist today with an Nasoni faucet fountain. In 2004, the curved shower curtain rod didn't exist. It was patented then. Before that, we didn't have any. Now they're everywhere. Well, we're in the same boat. We got our patent last week. Woohoo! And so we're the only ones that can do this. We're targeting two markets, mid to upper scale income homes and hotels. And that market, using a net present value income approach to patent valuation, represents $34 million. I have the patent valuation report here. I currently work at my day job for my wife's small business as a vice president of her company, and we've taken it from a startup to number 997 on the Inc. 505,000 last year. And with the winnings, I intend to build the first model to after this. So I hope to win tonight so I can go do that. Thank you very much. I look forward to the questions.
Wonderful. I'll open it up to the panel. Adam, you got a question?
I think it's a brilliant idea. That was actually the first thing that came to mind was that the news report. So how do you plan to get this to market? I know it's just a concept at this point.
Well, you know, it's an interesting question. Thank you for that. I have shown it to different people. A doctor in Ohio, Dr. Robert Kominiarek, and he actually runs the Alpha Male Institute and America's Fitness Doctor. When he saw it, he goes, you know what? I've been to Italy, I've drank from those, and I've never even seen this. If you came to my booth, you saw these things in the old world Nasoni fountains. I don't have time to explain it tonight. I can do it after the event. But that's where we get the name from. And he wanted to invest. I showed it to a builder, Ed Sadler. Many of you know him in Harborview in Suffolk. He's one of the prominent builders. He wants to put it in his homes. He wanted to invest. And that's when I decided, I can't tell you what it's worth yet. Let me go do my homework. That's when I went and did the patent valuation. I hired a lady from MIT using Elance. And she has a 4.9 GPA from MIT, and she specializes in Wall Street. So she actually did my patent valuation. Next question, please.
Corner. There you go.
Well, right now I just want to make the first prototype. And so just winning alone will get me that first prototype. I do have a plan to go on Shark Tank. I actually have the demo model ready to go. But I need that model made in order so that I can demonstrate it. So with the winnings, I could get the first one done.
So similar question. There seems to be two ways to go to market. One is to license the product and let other people manufacture it. The other way is for you to manufacture it yourself and create a bricks and mortar. Which do you prefer?
We're ready to do both. And the reason I say that is, if we run into the resistance we heard earlier from the hemp water, where people, the big companies didn't want to take it on, we're ready to manufacture. However, if the right licensing deals were to come into play, we're ready to go that way as well. So both approaches, we're not going to shut either one out. We'll keep both in mind as we move forward.
I find myself curious about what does this look like, and also how much does it cost?
What does the fountain look like?
Yeah.
I think you were the only one I missed at the booth tonight. But what it looks like is, it's just, you think about your bathroom downspout, and we put a ball lever valve at the end so that I can cut off the flow, and I have an engineered check valve at the top. So when I stop the flow, the water comes out just like a little fountain, and it lands. It's engineered, designed to land right in the center of your sink, not overshoot it. And if it does overshoot, because I know you're going to ask this
I
question.
That's what always bothers me, is it hits you in the face. So how do you control it?
It's designed for standard household water pressures, but if it does overshoot, we have a set nut and a spring-loaded ball valve, and you can adjust the set nut. So if you have water pressure that's outside of the normal range, that's what you do. And somebody asked me how I came up with the idea. Well, I have tried these little things off of Amazon that you stick on the bottom of your sink and you plug it up and try to drink from it, and they don't work because water goes everywhere. So these don't work, and I watch Shark Tank. I love the show. I'm a big fan, and I'm inspired. Yes, ma'am.
What percentage of people drink out of their bathroom fountain?
You know, you'd be surprised. It's a good question.
You mean with your head under it? Oh, yeah.
Let me give you the options.
Who doesn't?
I learned a lot in this investigation, right? I like to tilt my head. Other people have a cup, and some people use their hand. One guy told me he brushed his teeth in the shower. I've never heard of that. And of course, my stepfather threw me the biggest curveball. He says, I just take my teeth out and I throw them in the glass.
So you'd be primarily selling to hotels?
Our patent valuation is based on mid to upper income homes and hotels. So we're targeting both. There is, even on the way over here, I thought there could be a use on ships in the Navy. My first career, 25 years building aircraft carriers and submarines at Newport News Shipbuilding. I was a risk management subject matter expert for the CVN-77 aircraft carrier program. So I'm familiar with the ship environment, and I think there could be a use there as well. But that's not even part of the patent valuation. That's just an additional benefit. And again, we only looked at the U.S. market. There is a global market out there as well.
Great job. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, with that, I believe we've got a decision. I've been to, I think I mentioned this, I've been to just about every one of these events around the country, and I think that the questions that you all just asked validated my point at the beginning, which is that the entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well here in Hampton Roads. Just probably the best questions I've heard at any of these events. So,
special thanks to the businesses who pitched. Let's hear Crafties, Flavors of Hemingway, Living Foods, Sony, and Canola. I like Ken, I've been to several of these, and I want to say, I think the panel was great. I mean, the cool, calm, and collected. What a great panel we picked. So here we have Porter Gale, Kevin Wilson, Wayne Manson, and Boyd. Great job. Thank you very much. As a reminder, our panelists and pitchers will be available at our dessert and networking reception following the reward presentation. Okay? And so now's the time you've been waiting for. Of course, the winners, I'm beginning, but anyway, the audience choice winner will receive $250 gift card, and I think I have that in my pocket. I'll let Tom read this one off. Audience winner is
Nasoni.
Now we're down to where these folks are all curious as to who gets the big money, right? So tonight's grand prize winner will receive $5,000 cash from Cox Business. Thank you very much. Tom Selmore, we got to pay this off. 1 year of Cox Business Services for free. A segment on Cox Connection, Cox 11. A featured article on Inc.com. 1 year Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce membership. 3-year subscription to Inside Business. Creative consultation, some of you guys mentioned this, creative consultation and advertising package from Cox Media. Dual communication, terminal, mobile, reader, and app enrollment with a free year of service from To Charge. And tonight's winner for the Get Started event is Nasoni. Photo moment here. You can't really cash this check. I know you're ready to get that device made, but we'll get you the real thing. Yeah. I don't know if I can get by Ken's luggage, but
where are you going to be? Where do you want? Just right there.
All right. Why don't we get the whole crowd up here? Let's get the whole crowd up here.
All right. Here you go.
Cox did a wonderful job putting the event on, and I'm happy to have won the $10,000, $5,000 in cash, $10,000 in total prizes, and for the judges' favorite as well as the audience favorite, winning to another $250 for that. Awesome event. Way to go, Cox. Thank you for putting it on.